100% cheating. You reported, bitch.
So guys, in today's video, I want to give you guys the truth behind why aim assist is so strong in Call of Duty and Warzone and Black Ops Cold War. Now, I want you guys to think about this. What is the main input 90% of Call of Duty players play on? They play on controller, right? Am I not wrong? They play on controller. Mouse and keyboard is a minority when it comes to playing Call of Duty, because traditionally it's played on consoles. A lot of people are switching over to PC, but they're still playing with controllers on PC. So since controllers is the main input, why is it that aim assist is so strong? Well, it is because they want to get rid of the smaller or lesser inputs such as mouse and keyboard. Now, I said this before, you are at a huge disadvantage if you play Warzone on mouse and keyboard, okay? The reason is because Call of Duty was designed, well, in the past couple years, Call of Duty was designed for a controller input, okay? They build the game around what the majority of people play, and competitive is played on controller. So therefore, the reason why the aim assist is so strong is so that people like us, mouse and keyboard players, get frustrated and eventually switch over to controller, because then again, at the end of the day, you are at a huge disadvantage if you're playing on mouse and keyboard. Gone are the days where mouse and keyboard was the superior input in FPS shooters like Call of Duty. It's gone. Those days are gone. They're trying to slowly wean out Call of Duty for when it comes to mouse and keyboard players. They're trying to make everybody switch over to controller. That's why the aim assist is so strong. That's why the aim assist and the hit detection on controller feels way better. That's why the movement on controller feels way better. That everything about Call of Duty on controller is better than on mouse and keyboard. Now, these are just examples of me playing Warzone, and you guys could tell in the background, I'm just beaming people. My movement's on point, and I haven't played controller in months, man. In months. I have not played controller in months, and I have literally hopped on, played a game of solo duos, and my movement's cracked, and people are saying that I am cheating, man, because I'm on controller. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And the reason why, like I said, is because Activision wants to get rid of mouse and keyboard players and push their game as a controller player. Over the past 12 years, the main input that people played, like I said, was on controller. So theoretically, if you play on mouse and keyboard, they don't want you to do that. That's why the hit detection is so bad on mouse and keyboard. That's why when you plug in a controller, you are all of a sudden doing way better, even if you're playing up against people of your similar skill level. And the reason for that is because controllers, the pros play on controllers, the esport is on controller. So therefore, they're trying to get rid of mouse and keyboard players. And then there is absolutely no reason why when you play Warzone on mouse and keyboard, you're not at an advantage, man. I'm sorry. It used to be where mouse and keyboard, you're at advantage, but you don't need to do that anymore, because on controller, I felt that like you have so much more movement, you have so much more mobility, your shots actually hit, you don't get cheated as much as when you're playing with a mouse and keyboard. And the reason why is because it's built for a controller. Especially, even now, people are going to say, well, long range is easier for mouse and keyboard players. That is somewhat true, but guys, I found settings that I'm able to beam people across the map, and like, even though my aim's like kind of shaky, my shots still hit because of aim assist. Like, it magnetizes to that player, which is absolutely nuts. And just being able to beam people, all your shots hitting, being confident in those gunfights, it's just on a whole nother level. Like, it's just a whole nother beast. Now, when it comes to games such as Valorant or CSGO or esports titles that are targeting the PC community, that is why mouse and keyboard is better on those games, because it's targeting mouse and keyboard players. There's no controller players, you're at a huge disadvantage. So therefore, those type of esport games favor mouse and keyboard. Call of Duty FPS shooters favor controller players. Even in Apex Legends, a lot of people will argue controller players are just cracked in Apex Legends. Now, majority of people that play on PC on Apex Legends, they play with mouse and keyboard just because you can manage your inventory like a lot better, and it's just a lot easier to manage things on mouse and keyboard because you have more inputs, or not really inputs, but more buttons on your keyboard than you do on a controller. Call of Duty, you don't really need that, man. On Call of Duty, even in Warzone, it is super easy to just manage everything you have on your controller. It's super easy to manage. It may not be as fast as mouse and keyboard, but you can get it there, man, and it's not super difficult. So guys, this is what I wanted to say, the truth behind aim assist in Call of Duty and why it's so strong. They're trying to wean out the lesser inputs, i.e. keyboard and mouse, and make it a primary controller game. That's the only reason why aim assist is not getting fixed. It's the only reason why aim assist is getting stronger over the years, is because they are trying to make it to where controller is the main input. And that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys today about. I hope you guys do enjoy the Warzone video in the background. And so I'm going to be like, let's talk about the future, man. I'm going to be playing Warzone on mouse and keyboard and controller. Imagine me someone like TP, okay, where I go back and forth between the two. I just find that like I'm just having fun on controller right now just because all my shots hit. I don't feel like I'm getting cheated, and it's super fun for me right now. But I still enjoy mouse and keyboard, and I'm still going to give you mouse and keyboard tips, but I'm also going to transition my content to give you guys the best of both worlds, okay? I'm going to give you guys controller tips and tricks, and I'm going to give you guys mouse and keyboard tips and tricks. So guys, be sure to stay locked onto the channel. There's going to be a whole bunch of content coming, bunch of challenge videos coming, and I'm going to be streaming tomorrow when this video goes up. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to be streaming some Warzone, doing some solo duo challenges, okay? So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Always remember to stay blessed and stay humble, and I'll catch you guys in a future video. Peace.